Tick and Professor Show.
And the award winner this week, and I will play it. I've got to, of course, run through the commercials.
New partners
Yes.
and the video awards. What am I saying? I don't know. I don't understand what am I saying, but it's all right.
Okay,
Listen up,
20
guys.
minutes. 20
So
minutes.
today-
You gotta go to 20 minutes.
I am going to
20
announce
seconds.
three new
partners.
right now, and let's get into the next winner.
Next one.
It's TP Show for Driver TV Show. That sounds good, huh? TP Show, Driver TV Show.
Yeah.
TP Show! Driver!
Let's check it
TP Show!
TV show. Okay, awesome.
TP
So that's us.
TP Show!
I'm
TP Show!
excited. All right, I'm excited. I'm excited. You got me excited.
I need my enema.
TP Show.
Next.
Oh,
Next.
this has been the Professor. Ah, nice one. The Professor.
He's
El
over top of your
Professor.
face. He's over top of your face.
Look at this.
We've heard a lot about you. You ain't
We
good.
have to have a talk about
Get
this
in.
afterwards. Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah.
Still makes over your face. Like literally. Wasn't that Huggy Bear?
Alright guys, if you want to check this review, this show, you have to go to his channel. I'll link the description of this video so that you can check his profile and his videos as well, and this video as well. So don't forget to follow him, don't forget to react on his videos, and congratulations TP Show. I'm gonna say the Professor. Alright? Congratulations the Professor for your amazing shows and amazing reviews. It's brilliant. I wish I also could do that.
So I have like 5 different complaints. Let's start with the fact that A, he's on top of your face. B, you
Yes.
get all the credit. Like literally,
Right.
I'm on screen and you're getting all the
Well,
credit.
Hey, so hey, if anybody sits
don't
on
wanna-
top of anybody's face, they should get
Yeah.
the credit.
And you know who it should be.
We should just change it to the RR show. You know?
Yes, it's the RR on my face show.
No, but it was weird because he's covering me.
Yes.
So I wonder on his screen if he's just saying Tick. But then
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
the Professor. El Professor.
Right. And from
The
now on,
Professor.
the TP show will just be called The Professor Show. I guess we're
Right.
changing the name. Get some
But you
new
know what?
graphics in here. Season 4 starts
we've-
next week. It's The Professor
We've
Show.
had comments too where they're just like, the Tick Show. And I'm like, yep, the Tick Show. So I don't care however people want to find us. I don't care if they're like, hey, that show that Tick's on. Yeah, that's fantastic. Hey,
Well,
the Professor Show. You know, that's cool too.
I feel bad now that I'm completely offended by the fact that I was completely cut out. Since you're so magnanimous about it, jeez.
I don't even, at least we got 0 people subscribing to us and followers from that. So we're good.
The old 000. From what I remember, and this is just off the top of my head, there are 10 deadliest things in the world. How many do you guess are in Australia, Professor?
Is it like 7 or 8?
9
Or is it
of the
all-
10.
9.
9
Yeah,
of the
screw
10.
that. Nope.
One of them's not
Nope.
there. It's probably like a frozen tick spider or something. Like
Yes.
oh, but here we go.
Yeah.
Oof. I'll
look
let
at
you
that.
read this. Oh yeah, I don't need to really say it. It's like a combination of everything I love all in one thing.
First
Woo!
came the mice plague, then came the spider apocalypse. So
First of
scroll
all,
down.
But before we get any farther, whoever does their naming missed a huge opportunity. Take the last 2 words and put them together. Spider-pocalypse. That
There you
totally
go.
could have been there.
Yes.
Totally. And that's our next movie, Spider-pocalypse.
So yep, that's it right there. Just
I will play this, and I will make it big screen, and I will cry and run.
Look at that. So that's spider
What
webs.
in the hell am I oh my gosh, I'm looking at
that-
spider webs?
You're looking at spider webs.
This isn't computer generated for a video game?
No, this is spider webs. And then look,
No,
the
no,
pan
no.
and stuff, and then you'll see things moving on like little boards and stuff like that. Look, you start to see the
Oh
spiders.
my God, I see
They're
them now.
all right there. And
Oh
they're
my
all freaking
heavens.
Right there. No.
Well, you know what's
No,
hilarious is as a kid, I think I went to 20 different films, and all of the films were about some kind of natural disaster, creepy thing.
Right.
So there was
Yes.
spiders and there were ticks actually. Ants were big, but they were all these like I didn't know that the spider thing was real. What?
Yeah. If you keep on scrolling down, there's actual photos of someone actually took photos of what is next to it. Yeah, you could click on those.
Hell no, I don't want to see these. Oh, hell no, I don't want to see these.
So you guys are paying for me to go because I think it's awesome.
Oh, hell no.
No. This is one of my biggest fears right here.
No.
Like, they're like, hey, lay in that naked, and you're just like, no.
$1 million.
Like
$1 million.
If it was like the Saw movie, like, would you like to play a game? Not this game. Nope.
No. The first time I ever saw this machine, have you seen these before? These things are awesome.
Yes, that's everywhere. And that's
it's everywhere
awesome.
now.
Yep.
But the first time I saw it was
You blow on game cartridges and electronics, and it makes them work great.
I mean, it
was
helps
like-
a marriage work.
Oh,
Dude,
wait. I've
You
got
can get a vanilla pib, and it's fantastic.
what happened when I walked in. It was crazy. Yeah,
Yep,
vanilla
I
pip's
know.
dope. I was going to say the combinations though could
The
be
salty,
terrible. Like,
musty
some
smell
the
of my
combinations, I was
sack.
like, ew,
I need some coffee
ew,
grounds.
ew.
Congratulations, the
Because
professor,
you
for
can
your
get,
amazing shows
I think
and
they have
amazing
chocolate
reviews.
as well as
Wait,
one of the choices. There was
Brilliant.
something
Right.
I
weird
wish
like that.
I
Oh, and you
also
can
could
mix
do
it.
I
that.
bet you.
Hey
I
baby,
bet
what's
you the
going
person who
on?
came up with that was
How am I
it
not
that
subscribed
went
to my own
and
show?
Got a little bit of every single one out of the.
So bad.
good.
Do you know what we used to
Oh.
call that? Actually, did you guys have a name
What?
for it? Because we had a name for it. We called it the
I don't know.
suicide. We called
Got
it the
fancy
suicide.
buttons,
That's
everybody.
awesome.
Fancy
So you would
buttons.
go. So the thing was
So
this,
this
and
button right
this is-
here
okay, so there's two different rules.
doesn't take us to
There's
the right spot.
Full suicide, which is, and we'll get to the full suicide second. Which one are we doing today? Are we doing this lovely thing? Are we doing this lovely thing? Oh, we're doing that one. Okay, we're doing this one.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. To
We're.
Did you tell them what we're doing?
I was like, we're gonna try grass soda, and let's hope it doesn't taste like ass soda.
Yeah.
Mowed and bottled in the U.S.
Yeah, and it's not a twist off. I'm gonna have to go get a. I'm not.
It's not
good
a
with,
twist off.
I don't think so. Let's
Wait,
find out.
wait. Yeah,
It is.
I got it.
Okay, it's a strong twist off, which means I won't be able to do it, but we'll see. I got it.
Future Rose won't be eating his sack
Yeah.
anytime soon because he did a
It
good job.
smells like a Jolly Rancher. It smells like the apple Jolly Rancher. So I'm just letting you know.
You're trying to psych me out. It's going to taste like grass and
It
dirt.
really does smell it. It smells great.
It does smell kind of good. So cheers. Salut. Kopkoff or whatever. I'm gonna hurl.
I like it.
It's not bad. I was expecting it to be more grassy.
I wanted it
high.
to be more grassy.
Yeah,
This
grassy
is-
high.
Wow. Wow.
Mowed
Dude.
and bottled in the U.S.
Mm.
Pure cane sugar, everybody.
Hey, we did
Do
something
not
right
pee.
here.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one doesn't
Any
suck.
water
I'm gonna have to stop
ever
drinking
this
this because
anywhere,
I haven't been feeling great, and this is
They
kind of making me
bleeped
a
out
little
the
woozy
end
because I haven't
because
drank any
that's
soda
what
all
it
day,
tastes like.
which is unusual. I
No,
normally
I
drink
mean,
soda.
tastes like
I
bleep.
normally don't drink soda, but yeah, I could definitely finish one of these. This is really freaking good.
So what's the mixer with this? Because we have an alcoholic theme sometimes. I know my answer. I like how you're thinking about it. What would I mix with this?
Some type of like apple flavored vodka or something like that.
Oh, see, I was just going with regular vodka, but that's even better. So there's
Right.
an apple,
Like-
there's like an apple schnapps or something
Ooh.
too, like an apple.
I know we
check,
can make
check,
a
check.
martini.
Check,
with
check,
this,
check.
Apple puckers and vodka.
Bing,
We would be
bing.
great.
Oh, we make
Caramel
money.
around the edge.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah. We're making cash.
What's up, dude? Hi.
From the moment we had
Oh.
the idea.
You know. There you go. On today's show, I have a movie review. Our good friends Cheech and Chong dress up. We have a story time about a band. Lots of Halloween and drunk people. Tick threw in some TT themes like eye candy and some Halloween stuff. All this and a whole bunch more. Yeah, run it. Yeah.
From the moment we had the idea to start a podcast, we knew it would be something special.
It's that coffee that the cats eat and then
We
poop it out.
didn't know how special. We've had big hopes and big dreams. Although we had a few bumps along the way.
We got fancy buttons, everybody. Fancy buttons.
We are still just two grown-ass men.
I have drinks.
With childish dreams of outer space. Now, hold on to your butts. You're in for an experience like no other. You are about to partake in the most bodacious experience ever. The Tick and Professor Show.
What's up, dude?
Nothing much. How are you?
Good. You literally told me like 10 minutes ago, hey, you should find a Halloween costume.
And I looked up at the camera and I saw that you had gotten one, so I grabbed one.
You know, this is as far as I.
Yeah, and I've got a hoppy. I've got a hoppy Halloween shirt on, and what was I going to say? This is what was I going to say? This is the lovely advantage to being a TikToker, is I literally went like this.
Well, see, I was thinking that because I could have just did like the Jason and just been like, hey, you know.
I could have gone like that. I mean, they go on for days, dude. Like, that's the advantage of having all these TikTok costumes. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know how long I'll be Captain Tick. I think that might last about 7 seconds. So we'll see. So let's start with, do you want to do drinks or week first? Let's do the weekend real quick, and then we'll jump into drinks.
Yesterday was Halloween.
Halloween. Yes. How was it?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
It was great. So for everybody that came by my house, I apologize. I used candy from last year because I put it in the refrigerator. Dude, the kids got so much candy and they just put it in, the bottom crisper drawer. And I literally just emptied that bottom crisper drawer into a bowl.
Did you at least check one of them to make sure it hadn't gone candy bad? Like, you know what I'm talking about. That white, disgusting thing that's on chocolate.
Yes. Yeah, no, there was none of that.
Okay.
But yeah.
As long as there was no candy mold.
It wasn't like chocolate stuff. It was more like everything that they didn't want. Like
so you're that guy.
Jolly Ranchers and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you're that guy. So yeah, I brought candy for the show for myself. Did you bring any candy for the show?
No.
To give yourself?
Not at all. But I had so much candy last night. I was like, hey, kids, go for the orange ones. And they're like, okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. We had zero Halloween, zero trick-or-treaters, which was good. I got to eat the candy. I acted like I was the guy. So like, I was like, I'd fake knock on the door. I'd be like, and then I'd be like, oh, candy time. And then I'd eat the candy. And then I'd be like, oh, candy time.
Right around my house, there's this one house. Literally, it's like maybe 5 to 6 blocks away. They call it the hot dog house.
Hot dog house.
The line wraps around the corner and they give you like hot dogs.
Hot dogs? Like, they give you hot dogs? That's crazy.
Yeah, they give you hot dogs. Yeah.
That's crazy.
The kids get like regular size, like full size. Wow. Okay. Yeah,
Wait. Is that the way you normally are? You're like that normally, right?
I don't know. Wait, let me see. Because wait, if we read stuff and it's backwards,
that's
then
right.
We know
that's correct.
It's right.
That's the correct way. So there's a hot dog house around the corner, and they give out hot dogs. That's insane.
And I wasn't gonna get one, and then I was like, I should get one. And 2 seconds later, my daughter's like, I dropped my hot dog. I'm like, here, this is why I got one.
Exactly. So, you had that dad instinct of I will need a hot dog in the future. You have no idea why. You just do.
No,
you need a hot
each
dog.
kid brought 2 pillowcases.
Oh gosh.
So
And they were both
when
full?
one got full, I
Yeah.
was holding the full pillowcase. Yeah.
You're basically the guy in the D&D party that has the bag of holding, and it's like,
Yeah.
dude, I just got this really super expensive thing, but I can't carry it. Here, give it to the guy in the back. He
Right.
can put it in the bag. So,
I'm
that's the other
like-
thing you are. Yeah, go ahead. I know what I was
like
going to say.
Kevin Hart in Jumanji.
That's
Like,
exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I was going to say you were the rock sidekick. You're
Uh-huh. Yeah.
you had all weaknesses and no strengths.
Right.
That was pretty
Yes.
much that character, 100%. So, looking at all the technical stuff, press one of the fancy buttons that you have on your side. I just want to make sure that it's
Oh,
making sounds.
You mean
We got
this?
fancy buttons, everybody. That's it. Yeah, it's all working. Last week I forgot to press a button or two over there because we have multiple
Okay.
systems, but
Yeah.
this week it's working. Yeah, I took it easy this weekend. It rained. We were going to go out and do photo shoots and stuff like that, but it's hard to do costume changes and sitting on like we had like different things planned out. Like we're going to sit here and we're going to take pictures there. It was soaking wet. So it would have been one of those, oh, my butt is wet. Oh, my cloak is wet. Oh, my
Yeah.
jacket is wet. So we were just like, So I took the weekend off. It was nice. And
Nice.
obviously I went out and got candy because I was expecting to get some kids. And so now I have plenty of candy. Do you have a favorite
that's
candy? Well, okay, wait. There's a two-parter. What candy would you want to get on Halloween and the size? So like I want X and I want it in this big a size. So you walk up
Okay.
to a house and what are you getting?
So I know no house has whatchamacalls it, because that's my favorite candy.
Yes.
So no house has that. So I
But
go
no,
for
you can
Reese's.
totally say that though. You can totally you
Okay.
don't have to like exclude things because you know that
All
they
right.
don't exist anymore.
Then then it would be the king size whatchamacallit.
There you go. That's a great answer. Yeah, I was going to say on our street was a guy that had like he went out and bought cases of soda and
Yeah.
then he also gave out candy bars, like legitimate candy bars. So you walk up
Yeah.
to this one house, you end up with a soda and a candy bar. And
Nice.
that's what I want. And also if you think about it, get a couple soda cans in your bag and some like goon tries to come after you, just whack them with your bag and then you're good. Well, that leads us to our next section, which will require this for me this week. Do you know what that is?
Ooh. Do you have wine?
No, but that's a good answer. No, I'm using that side. I just happen to have a
Oh.
fancy wine corky kind.
Well,
I went
don't
to
hurt
open.
yourself.
I went to open this without one the other day, and I almost broke my hand because it's definitely not twist off. What do you have this week?
So I'm finishing my shelf.
Okay,
I
got it.
have
Yes.
apple pie flavored liqueur.
Ooh, that sounds
And
tasty.
you can tell it's good because look how much I've already drank.
Yeah, you've drank almost all of it. This is one of my favorite beers, and the reason that I was checking the mirror was because now I can do this. You can read it.
Hey,
It says
yeah.
Purple Haze.
And-
So it's Purple Haze beer.
yeah.
And I love the
that's
mug.
cup.
Yeah, I love the
Yeah.
mug. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Why don't you mug yours first, and then I will.
Let's hope it sounds like pee.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it all. Okay. All of this, I don't know how much that is. Here it goes.
We need a flushing sound effect. Remind me to find one because that would have been perfect. If you had just hit the like flushing sound effect afterwards, I totally would have believed you just like took a whiz
hey,
underneath
professor,
the thing.
you left your lapel mic on and you
Exactly.
went to the bathroom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Let's do yours.
Yep.
Nice.
Cheers. Time to
Cheers.
drink.
Yeah. Hmm.
Mine goes down smooth.
Mine
A little
does too.
too smooth. That's the problem with like these fruity beers because this is a raspberry. What do they call it? Raspberry lager. So like I'm three.
Nice.
I'm like 1, a 2, a 3. It's basically the
Yeah.
blow pop of beers.
And also I have the cheap Sprite that you
Oh,
can
yeah.
get at the wall.
Yeah, I was
Because
gonna say
soda prices are crazy now.
they are, and I was gonna say we drink Dr. Thunder from
Yes.
from the W.
Thunder. I feel the
Thunder.
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 Yeah.
And it's okay. It's not bad. But when it used to be under $1, now it's over $1 or around
Right.
$1 because it goes up, it goes down,
Yeah.
it goes up, it goes down. Dr. Pepper, like real deal Dr. Pepper, even on sale,
$7.
is almost $2 a bottle for 2 liters, still on sale.
Oh, yeah.
And
So yeah,
6
for
and 12 packs are like
yeah, it's
ridiculous.
like $7, $8. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
easy.
I don't want to pay that. I will drink the cheap stuff.
Exactly. And that's the thing. There's certain ones that I don't like the cheap stuff, and like Coca-Cola is a good example. Like I like Coke, and I like Coke.
Oh,
I don't
Sam's
like
Choice.
No. Thanks. Nope. Not happening.
I was trying to find RC Cola.
Oh
and
yeah,
I couldn't find it.
It's hard to find. It's good stuff. But hard to find for sure. Mikey time. Mikey! For anybody who has not watched the show before, Mikey is a friend of ours, has a daughter named Shasta. And they have been working on a project for 867 days. 867 days. I'll just say it one more time. And what's that project, Professor?
It is Mr. Beast. Will you say hola to Shasta?
Yes. Simple shout out. That's all Mr. Beast needs to do is say, hi, Shasta, and the misery of Michael's life will end. Or as I like to say, Mikey's life will end.
Yep.
I feel bad for him in a way because, like, I'm sure
Me
when he
too.
started this, it was one of those things that you do for your kids. Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. We'll ask Mr. Beast to say hi, and it'll be over in a month. Tops. A month.
Yep.
We're going on 2 years, soon to be 3.
Yeah.
Actually, no, we're over 2 years now, aren't we? I can't do math like
I
that
think
anymore.
so. And I think that's the only videos that he does a day. And I honestly think
he's over it.
Honestly. Yeah, I would be all over TikTok as soon as whatever number it hits, or if Mr. Beast says hi, I would be like, I'm taking a break.
Yep.
I'm done.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. I don't know where my division is. So yeah, we're well over 2 years now. Well over 2 years.
We are.
And moving on to 3. So I think we're ready for our first thing of the day. Did I forget anything in the pre-show?
No, we're good.
Okay. Let's get over to your very first one.
Ooh.
And your very first one is wow, Halloween costume. Wow.
Yep.
Halloween costume.
And these things.
It's wow.
Wow.
It's wow. Halloween costume.
It's wow. Wow.
I feel very inadequate. All of you are very big.
Look at those things.
That's insane, dude.
Not good. I feel very inadequate. All of you are very
Yeah, I feel very inadequate. I don't know about you. Holy mackerel.
Do you think he's actually like the person in there is looking straight down?
No, the way they've designed that costume, I think that he is hunched over like this and looking out the front. Do you know what I mean?
Oof.
Like,
I wouldn't be able to do that for a long time.
I think they've actually made it a lot more comfortable than you think. Meaning that because of the 2 arms, I would agree with you. It's the 2 arms that make it doable. So basically, when you lean over, you've got 2 sticks to hold you up. And those 2 sticks are what make it super easy. Without those arm things, I agree. It would be like a painful, like, death experience.
Ugh.
Ugh. That one was crazy, dude. What is the next one, Professor?
We got a leaker.
A leaker? Let's see.
Oh.
Is it a tiddlywick? I mean, is it a here we go.
All I got to do is 15? 15 to beat me. 16. That's right.
I have a bad feeling about this one.
No shoes. Old guy.
He's my age, but yeah. Oh my God! Look at he's got like Flintstone running.
Oh!
He had a jackass moment.
The guy on the phone must be an old guy too, because watch this.
He's about to. I can hear him breathing.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
And it's close. Oh, there he goes.
If it ain't bad enough, you got 1 guy on the ground. Now you got 2.
Oh, blood warning for anybody. Yeah. Yep, there it is.
My mouth is agape. Oh man, his nose is bleeding.
Are you okay, John? Here's your wife.
And look at his wife. His wife's just laughing at him.
Well, I mean, he's a dumbass that decided to run while drinking with his shoes off and stuff. So his wife's just like, "Oh, this isn't the dumbest thing you've ever done." Now, did you see why they did it? By the way, I figured it out, but it took me a second.
Why did they do it?
Okay, I will switch back over because
I didn't read anything. So
in the distance is one of those speed charts for cars that are driving by. So I think he was trying to run fast enough to get onto the speed chart, but he kind of didn't make that happen.
And I'm sure he was just in like some flip flops or something like that, and he's like, "Let me just take these off."
I agree. I mean, honestly, I have run in flip flops. You're better just taking your shoes off.
Yeah,
100%.
You have to do that weird slide thing as you run. Yeah.
The thing is, though, fun. Like this guy definitely was, I think, a football player, like a middle linebacker, because his running style is that of like,
and his stance.
He's just like like this. These are his legs. I'm using my arms just because you can't see my legs, but like his legs move like this much. Like if you watch a person that's been running for a while, they get like a full like run in.
Extension.
They're like 1, 2, 1. He was like, I'm running. I'm surprised he didn't go down sooner.
Right. He had no business doing that either. So
it's definitely this was definitely party time. They were definitely drinking. There's definitely drinks involved. 100% drinks involved.
Yeah.
100%.
Ooh, are we gonna do yours or mine?
All right,
we're gonna
yours.
We're gonna
and then we'll go to mine. Yeah.
Okay. This one's called Happy Ending. So enjoy.
Ooh, I like happy endings. Dun, dun.
Well, you know.
Today I went to get a massage, not knowing I was going to a happy endings massage. Let's talk about it. First off, I booked it at 9 p.m. They answered the phone at 9 p.m., which should have been a red flag, but I continued. I pull up. It doesn't look great, but hey, whatever. So I walk in. There are no doors, only curtains, which I'm a little nervous about. I definitely got hidden video camera vibes, so I even looked around for cameras and proceeded with the massage, which again, come on. Now, if you've ever gotten a massage, you know they always tell you to get undressed to your comfort level. So I always leave my underwear on. So I left my underwear on and laid down. She comes in and really quickly rips my underwear down to my knees. And I was like,
this sounds like a movie.
Very uncomfortable.
Right. With a rating above kids.
She folds back the sheet that's already very small. So I'm completely exposed.
What's going on?
I freeze in this instance. I'm not gonna lie. I am absolutely confused.
I was about to say,
I don't want to
hold on a second.
This is normal.
She's on a table. What's the difference between moving and freeze? She's just like, okay, I'm not gonna move. Right. You're already on a table. Like, so, okay.
Clench those butt cheeks. For sure.
Exactly. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen. This is going to be a story.
Can't wait for this TikTok.
Sits on my thighs. I reached down.
Okay, so real quick, I think we have exactly the storyline for every porno ever with lesbians.
Right.
Like this is like every lesbian porno. Like this is how it starts. So maybe this is
that's like when the proctologist is like, "Hey, just give me a second," and then you feel both hands on your shoulders.
Yeah, and you're like,
yeah, you're like, "Oh, wait, what?
Wait, what?
Why is there two hands on my shoulders?"
Thank God I can run. This girl's totally okay. So let's catch everybody up who's just tuning in right now. She's in a tug and rub. She's on a massage table. Her underwear has been ripped off. Her towel has been taken away from her, and the girl has jumped on the back of her legs. Is that accurate?
Addicted to coffee enemas.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's see what happens next.
All right.
Pull my underwear back up, and I was like, "No, thank you. Just my shoulders, please." The poor woman was very confused as to why I was not into this.
You know, like
the massage was great.
Massage?
We established our boundaries. I will say that
I take offense to the racial epithet. That's probably accurate. And this girl is going to. You see, here's the problem. This is a lose-lose situation for everybody involved.
100%.
Her bosses are going to be like, "Wait, what didn't you do?" And then she's
Right.
going to be like, I didn't want her to do what she did. There's no winning in this situation for anybody involved.
Right.
Her bosses are going to kill her. They're probably, I'm not going to say
So
bad
if you were
people,
this girl,
but
would you just let that massage happen, or would you do what she did?
well, you see, first of all, she's a chick. So it's a totally different story.
Right.
Like if you're a dude and okay, so two things. If you didn't know it was that kind of place, you better get out of
Right.
there right quick. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's just my feeling is that if you didn't, okay, you're going to that place on purpose, you know. Do you know what I mean? You know. You went
Right.
there, you know. But if you
Right.
accidentally stumble upon, like say you get like I have an injury in my shoulder and it's a legit one. I've had
Uh-huh.
it since the 90s. And you're like,
Right.
oh, my shoulder's killing me. Oh, massage place. And you like walk in like, oh, my shoulder's killing me. And you walk in and they're like, okay, get as naked as you want. And you get down to your underwear and the lady comes in and rips your underwear off. And you're
That's
like,
the moment where you go.
yeah. That's when you're like, can I have those back? I gotta leave. You know what I mean? That's when you know, oh, I went to the wrong place. Because you actually went there with a legitimate reason. She
Right.
obviously she didn't even talk about her backstory, but my feeling is that she was like at the gym, something like that. She hurt herself.
Yeah.
And now she ends up at a tug and rub.
I did not know you could
And-
search the internet for a list of these places to avoid them, because I will say the happy ending for me was...
Okay, real quick, just to clarify what she just said, I 100% do not believe that you can search these places
can
to
search, yeah.
avoid them. I'm just saying, like, her
Right.
thought process is kind of
'Cause,
like,
you know, so someone right now is going, what did she search?
what is that
exactly
URL?
did she search?
What URL do I go to? I need to know
Is
it
there
now.
is there a link at the
Now.
bottom of your show? Like,
Exactly.
come on.
Wait. I'm reading your comments. Okay, wait. Where's the link? I need to find these
Right.
places. Like her thought process is the opposite of what is accurate.
I'll
There's
drive
nobody.
state
Yeah.
lines. Like, yeah, I'm gonna. She hops on your back. Oh my god! like that. She gets.
I had to
an
pay extra
$1
last
tip.
time for that.
Yeah.
The thing that's hilarious about this is the way that she said it. There's places online that will tell you so that you can avoid them. There is nobody out there that's creating these websites so that they could be avoided.
Unless it's like a Yelp review where they're like, "Please don't come here. No, stop. This is extra."
I 100% believe that the Yelp reviews, if we were to go to this place, are all the same. Had fun, great time. That's it. And I have a feeling that they delete anything that says rub, tug, or anything else like that.
They
Now-
get an extra tip every time in a 5-star review. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, let's get back to the rest of her story because she's totally like missed most of the point of this
Right.
place.
is leaving, and the not so happy ending was realizing that they were on that website and that I had indeed booked myself a happy ending massage.
Well, you know,
Today, I went to
Well,
get a
that's a
massage,
story
and
for
not
the
knowing I was
kids.
going to.
That's a story
Yeah.
for like your grandkids right there. Definitely 100% grandkids story.
Yeah. You know, in my days, we used to walk like 20 miles to school with no shoes in the snow. And then
To get a
she's
tug
like,
and rub.
hey, we get yeah, that's what it is.
I hurt my shoulder. I got a tug and rub. It was like, okay, so the next little bit, this is just, as the kids would say,
Uh-huh.
free your mind and the rest will follow. I'm just telling you right now, this is basically eye candy, and we're going to go one to the next to the next. Just bang them out real
got
quick.
it.
If you have any
Cool.
comments, just throw them in there, and I think you will enjoy.
Get it dance over the sky like a rocket. A love machine, a cinematic dream, so pure, and it hurts when the beauty
I could watch this all day, by the way. All day.
is everything matters to me.
The only way that I know that it didn't repeat is the music.
Yes. Wait for it. This next section, I thought that it had started over, but watch. I thought it had started over, but it didn't. It just went into a new section.
Yeah.
I watched this for hours, and I did all kinds of crazy stuff with it. It was just so much fun to watch.
Well, yeah, because your eyes can focus on different things every single time.
Yep. And there's the fade out. We'll go to the next one. Do you sense a theme on these, by the way?
Yeah.
This one is a fractal. This is... Get off my screen.
Well, you know, she's cool. We might have a story from her today. I don't remember.
I don't either, but I told my notifications to go away. We'll have to watch that one again. But no, when I was a kid, I used to have a fractal program that was super awesome. I'll tell you about it in 2 seconds. We'll do a quick pause and get to a story for it. I'll just pause it on a cool image, which is pretty much everywhere. So when I was a kid, I had this cool fractal program. Now you have to understand that computers barely functioned at this point. Like literally, right. I would take what is called a floppy disk. Good luck finding those. I would put it in the computer, or wait for it. I actually had a cassette drive, but we won't get there because this was actually, I'd take the floppy disk, I'd put it in, I would find where the program was, which took a couple seconds. I would hit run, and then I'd go get something to eat or get something to drink because it would take 10 minutes to like get the file loaded and then bring it up on screen. So now it pops up on screen.
Gotcha. Yep.
So the way fractals work, you can just basically infinitely zoom. You can just keep going and going and going and going and going, and you'll keep getting cool stuff. What this program did, which was super cool, is, and this is not fancy by today's standards. This is like 0% fancy, but back then, super fancy. Right. So you would take the first image, you'd be like, okay, I want to start here. And then you would zoom to the other spot and you would say, I want to end over here. And then you would say, I want it to take, let's say 20 frames, 30 frames, 2 minutes, whatever amount of things. You'd have to do it in frames. So you'd say, I want 2 minutes, so it'd be this many frames. Math, we're not doing it. And then you'd press a button and go away for literally a weekend. And then you'd come back and go, oh, I screwed something up. And so it'd basically be like a really cool image and then black for like half of it. And then another really cool image. You'd be like, oh.
That's right. Yeah.
But I will tell you, that is super fun to make these kind of animations. Like if you've got a program to do it, super fun. And you end up with this. So one more, and this one is not a fractal, but just a little bit of music.
Ooh.
Get rid of the audio. I don't need the audio.
No Red Hot Chili Peppers?
No. If we get hit by a strike, it's not going to be from them. I totally want to get one of these drones, by the way. Have you seen these? They're all the rage these days. They're called FPV drones. They basically are used for like, before this cool stuff, they were used for drone racing. These are the same ones that are used for drone racing because they're real tiny. They used to be called Cinewhoops, and I think that's still the style of them. But they're tiny, dude. They're about the size, maybe a little bit larger than that thing that she's pouring. So let me get to that point right here. The actual little drone is just slightly larger than that. That's why it can go under people's arms and under people's legs. And DJI, everybody says DJI. They just came out with one, and I'm pretty sure that's what they're using. And
cool.
Unbelievable. You can fly it through a house. You can fly it through anything. And you end up with this kind of stuff. Which
I would crash it every time.
Holy crap. Well, you got to practice a little. And you know what the best part is, Professor?
What?
They have a simulator. So you can actually use the simulator to like use the controls and get used to it.
Yeah.
And learn how to do it.
Me and
You're like, I need a lot more than a simulator.
Yeah. Even flying video games, I'm like, nope.
No,
when
I
Star
get
Fox
that.
came out, I was like, I can't do it.
Well, you see, I used to have my Activision thing. I loved flying games. I was the opposite. I loved flying games, and I loved. I also loved. This was my favorite. So when I was a kid, Dare was really big. Drunks Against or Dare. I don't know. It was something about don't get drunk. It was Mad Mothers Against Drunk Drivers.
Mad.
That's what it was.
Yeah, because I
Dare
think
was
Dare
the drug
was
program.
dads against
racial epithets. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah. That's what it was.
So Mad came out, and Mothers Were Against Drunk Driving, which is great. You definitely don't drink and drive. But what I would do to outrage the like teenager politically correct people, I'd be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go drunk drive," and then I'd walk to the arcade and I'd get on a video game, and but I was hammered, dude. The fact that I don't even know how I got the quarter into the machine, to be quite honest.
Well, that's like the big thing now is like the adult arcades where you can drink and
it's
not
genius.
Adult because of sexual theme. It's adult arcades because no kids are there. Yeah,
because they're drinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the next one after you're rubbing and you're
don't look away.
Okay, don't look away. I'm ready.
Yeah, don't
Look away.
Okay, watch him.
Don't look away. Because if you look away, look what happens with these things.
Oh my, no! Do you know? No. Do you know what that is? That's the whatchamacallit effect from Doctor Who. The Weeping Angels effect. The Weeping Angels do the same exact thing that... And I have to tell you... You turned your back on him. You turned your back on him.
So watch, he's going to turn around.
And they're going to be right on top of him.
Oh my god, yes.
He turned his back like multiple times. You got to walk backwards. Yep. I knew it. Wait till you turn around and there's one behind you. Moron. Oh, they're going to be so on you. You did not do it right. You got to walk backwards in this game. And pray they don't come up from behind. Oh my god, no.
Resident Evil 8, dude. Yeah.
Impossible. It seems
elevator.
impossible.
Yeah. So.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That they just stole that idea from Weeping Angels.
You know, that's a game I do not want to play on VR.
No, not at all. And you've seen Weeping Angels, correct?
I think they stole it from that, and they stole it from Silent Hill because those
Hill
nurses
had that as well.
Yeah, the nurses, you had to look at them, and when you looked away, they all started moving. Yeah.
Okay, got it. The first time I had seen that theory is okay. I want a video, dummies.
And who was that? Who was that snake lady? Where that if you looked at her, you turned to stone.
Medusa.
Yeah, so she's the opposite, kids.
Yes.
Like you don't want to look at her.
No. Yeah.
Well,
the thing is, they need to see you because I noticed that he wasn't actually looking at them per se. Do you know what I mean?
Right, but they need to like see your face or something. Your eyes gonna look at them.
Yes, 100%. I'm trying to see. There was this one scene in Weeping Angels that had me, and let me see if they have it in this. They don't have it. Never mind. There was one scene in the Weeping Angels that got me big time because they were watching a screen. And then they'd turn away and they'd turn back and the Weeping Angel got closer to the screen, closer to the screen, closer to the screen. And then they turned away and the Weeping Angel was coming out of the screen. And I was like, oh, hell no. Hells to the no.
Sounds like The Ring.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it does. What am I not doing in this next one?
Let's see. This is what she does when when you are sleeping. This is what she does when you are sleeping.
Okay,
so,
I gotta pull these up because I like reading them too, and I know that I'm putting you on the spot here. So give me a second. Let me.
It's okay.
Let's go this way.
And this is what I do while you're sleeping. I work in this room of screens all night. I log into a telescope in Outback, Australia, remotely from Sydney. I collect information from the light coming from stars. And I do this all night, every night, for up to 10 nights at a time. Why? Why not? The reason why I collect light from stars is because the light from stars can tell us a lot about what they're made of. This means we can tell different stars apart. As a galactic archaeologist, I do kind of like some...
She's a galactic archaeologist. I didn't even know that was a thing, dude.
Information from stars to figure out the history of our Milky Way galaxy.
I'll tell you the
So
tie-in to
hopefully
her.
my nighttime telescope work will help me map the galaxy. And maybe I'll be able to catch up on sleep.
Maybe.
I'm an astrophysicist and...
Maybe.
All right. Can you think of the tie-in? Who do we watch on this show?
Space juggling.
Ooh, okay.
Wait. I got two tie-ins. Space juggling, and then last week was Mozart. I forget who the lady is, but she's our...
Yes!
Is that the same lady?
On Kinky History. No,
yeah,
this is one of her friends. This is how I found her, because she came up on my For You page with this girl.
And
they
totally
were wearing like Halloween costumes, and I was like, who is this? And she's like, this is what I do while you're sleeping. I'm a archaeologist.
Exactly.
Lady.
I dig for stones in the stars. Well, I totally thought that it was her. They have the same speaking pattern. So, like, if you listen to her,
100%.
While you're sleeping.
Just the way they talk. I was like, what? Yeah. What? Okay, give me a couple seconds. I will go over here. Let me see if I can. Yeah. I don't need to know that we're live. Any comments in the chat? I know that we get lots of comments.
We do. We have nothing.
Oh, okay.
Nothing. But,
well, at least we're here.
Yeah.
We've made it this week. So this button right here doesn't take us to the right spot. Totally does not. and children.
That one makes me laugh every time.
Yeah. Okay, this is what she does while you're
Okay.
sleeping. Okay, please lock your doors. Everybody, please lock your doors. Please lock your doors.
Hi, your dogs can
Oh, okay.
open your front door. We put them back in your house twice. Make sure to lock your front door. Your neighbor's smiley face. The string. It's the string for me.
That is a good neighbor. That is a really good neighbor. Just saying. They went and got string. They tied it to the. I was surprised the lamp wasn't ripped off though. So
Right, of course, because if you're that neighbor, they were thinking, oh, what about if she unlocks her door and keeps it locked because she doesn't carry a key with her? So we got to shut it some way where she can get in still. Yeah.
No. But I don't think she has one of those twisty locks on the inside. I think it's just a deadbolt. So like that's why they said, hey, you got to lock your door, because they went to lock it, I think, but there's no locky thing, whatever the locky thing's called, a mechanism, I guess. Oh, you got to tell me something. Hey.
Yeah, we totally have to talk about this.
Okay, you got to tell me something.
We have to talk about this.
Okay.
Hey. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So I gotta tell you something.
Listen.
So there's a rumor going around.
Huh?
There's a rumor going around.
About what?
About me and you.
Who says who?
So, it's kind of like stirring up this little town.
What do you mean?
I told you there's a rumor going around.
What's the rumor?
About me and you.
What is it?
Hold on. Let me read you it. Hold on.
He's being legit, like, what's the rumor?
1 second,
Yeah.
stay with me.
Oh, well, I know what the rumor is, but he's not getting it. He's kind of thick.
Okay.
What's the rumor?
So there's a rumor going around.
Yeah, you told me that twice.
But it's about me and you.
Yeah, you told me that twice too. Jeez, lady,
Tell
get
me
to the
why
point.
we're even trying to deny this feeling.
Oh my gosh.
I can't deny this feeling.
What?
I thought you was like for real, for real.
I am for real. There's a rumor going around.
What is it?
I thought you were for real, for real.
I feel it. Don't you feel it too?
Clearly, no.
What?
I don't know, but I don't know. I'm surprised the guy wasn't just like, hey, what's your number? Just I don't want to see you yet. Just give me your number and then pull around.
See, personally, I would have been on the other side of the coin. I would have been like, we don't have feelings on the menu. And rumors have been taken off. That was last week's special. So can you please order? Because I'm gonna get fired, even though I'm the manager.
he sounds like he's old enough to
45
like,
at least. Be this.
You think he's
this young
45?
lady's? Yes, being this young lady's daughter. I mean, that's his daughter. I guarantee you, something like that.
Oh my gosh, because he sounds like he's like just about ready to graduate high school or something.
Really?
I would have been like,
okay, let's listen to his voice again, because his voice sounded like it had that like I had too many cigarettes as a child sound. So let's see.
Gotcha.
What is the rumor?
It's about me and you.
See, there's something about the southern twang that has an older twang to me. Although I can see where you're going with it. I could totally see this being a 19-year-old dude.
Okay, so if he was anywhere between like 18 and like 25, I would have been like, I need your number.
Do I have a camera? Can I see what's happening here?
No, sight unseen.
I don't
Just
know.
because of the accent and the twang.
I see.
The twang. That would have done it.
You know what? Maybe you see, I see where you're going with it. That would have been good. It would have been like, the rumor is you gave me that your phone number.
Right. Yeah.
And then there you go. Okay, let's see what happens, because you might have seen the rest of this. I haven't.
I understand that.
Nope.
Well, it's stirring up this town.
Stirring it up.
What do you mean it stirred up town? I ain't heard no rumor.
This guy's good.
Or two.
What?
It's hilarious.
There's a rumor going around, and it's stirring up the town.
Where are they at? What fast food restaurant is this?
That's easy. Sonic. That was super easy. And the reason I can tell you that is because broccoli tots are back.
Ew.
But didn't you see it in the background? Right. Let me see if they do the camera move again.
It's stirring up the town.
Yeah.
It's stirring up the town. Okay, it was on that screen and it rotates through.
Broccoli tots just saying
I can
gross.
shut them down and tell them they're crazy.
Huh?
I can do whatever you want me to do, baby.
I can do whatever you want me to do, baby.
See, she
Damn,
works
they're
at
there.
that massage parlor. She was
does.
the one.
She was.
She was the one
She
that
was.
jumped up on that table on that lady.
Or you
Yeah.
can
Right
lay one
away.
on me right now.
So there they are, right in the. Ugh, her face got in the way again. Broccoli
You know.
tots.
Lay one on you.
We could really give them something to talk about.
Oh my God!
Man, she's laying it on thick.
So, all right. Do you think he comes out in like the roller skates to her
No,
car?
she's at the drive-through. We're totally out of luck. She's at the drive-through. She's going to drive around and see him.
Yeah.
I love you, Mary.
I was so fucking lost. I was like, what?
So can we make the rumor true?
Whoa! He
Can we make the
cussed
rumor true?
in the drive-through.
You be tripping, bro.
Wait, what did she just say? You need to what?
Can we
What?
make
What?
the rumor true? And he
So
said,
can
"You
we
be
make the rumor
tripping."
true?
Oh, there you go.
Huh?
Can we make the rumor true?
Huh?
You be tripping, bro.
All right,
You
I'm
need
gonna let
what?
You go, bye.
You called me for that?
Yeah, I love you. You don't want to make the rumor true, so there's no point.
Oh,
They're on the phone. I thought it was
They're
the
on
guy in the
phone.
Sonic.
Yeah.
It was not the guy in the Sonic.
It was.
Why is she doing this
Oh.
at the? I swear she's
What
at the
is she
drive-through.
doing?
I don't
She
know.
is at the
And she's
drive-through.
and she's just sitting. She's that customer. She's that customer.
She's that one.
She's the one where
ma'am,
you're like,
ma'am, what do you want? Hold on one
can we
second.
get going here? Can we get going? That's what they're
Right.
basically saying.
I'm surprised no one honked and
Me
been
too.
like, "Come on,
Come on already!
care about
I
your
want my
effing
Sonic.
rumor.
I'm
Oh
getting
my
broccoli
God.
tots. Professor hates
Oh.
those. He hates broccoli tots. So we're gonna dive
They
into a
just
couple of
sound
mine. The new
Yeah.
setup's great, but we seem to be taking forever, which is nice. I kind of like the slower neek of the night. But
You know,
holy crap! Last week
that-
we were through like 75 things by now. So
yeah." There's lots to talk about.
yes, and
We
here is
analyzed.
yes for sure. Here's our Halloween song. Are you ready? Are you sitting down?
Okay,
Here we go.
I am.
Got my cauldron on my back, potions are attached. Shoes are pointy black, got the hat and cat to match. Can nobody tell me nothing? Nobody tell me nothing. I'm a badass witch riding on my broom. I'm gonna fly till I hit the moon. Got my cauldron on my back,
So
potions are attached.
that was our TikTok song of the week. It was our Halloween song. This next
she
one.
got her cauldron on her back, and the
Yep.
last chick really scares me. Just letting you know.
That's too funny.
The last one.
The one in the back.
The grandma
one in the
didn't
back.
scare me.
Oh yeah.
But
I
the one
like
in
what
the
she does
back.
with the cane though. I love what she does with the cane. I know that it's reversed, but that one scares you.
Yeah, I mean, I know she's okay because the hospital was like, I was like, oh,
That
but yeah.
that move I love.
Oh.
I love that move. So the next
But,
one.
yeah.
Go ahead.
She would be able to scare me if I just was walking in the hallway and she's like, hello. I'd be like, oh my God, what is going on?
For somebody that can watch horror and gore films, that would just make me laugh.
That would
That would
scare
just
me. Oh,
I
yeah.
know. But that's what's the funniest part. You're like, whatever. I'm gonna eat my cheeseburger. The guy's getting his head ripped off, and then she walks by, and your cheeseburger gets thrown
Right.
up in the air. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. We're out to dinner and she's like, I want the salad. I'd be like, oh my God. Oh
Get her
my
two.
God.
Get her two.
Yeah.
2 salads. We already discussed this about what we would want, but this next one is a cautionary tale for next year because we missed the
Okay.
Halloween season this year. But
Yeah.
it's don't be that guy.
When it comes to Halloween candy, are you the cool guy on the block or do you suck? Hard candies
I
and
suck.
cellophane wrappers. You suck. You were probably born before real candy was invented. Handing out pennies and other non-candy items. Oh,
You suck.
Really suck.
Yes.
The only way to be worse than that is be the person who hands out toothpaste and raisins.
Ugh.
Those little candies, doing better.
They're okay.
But I have to eat like 6 of the fun
Me too.
size in order to
Me
have any
too.
fun.
Yeah.
Those horrible name brands no one's ever heard of. You've either been shopping at the dollar store because you're poor, or you're a cheap bastard.
Yep.
So I either feel sorry for you or you're just an
Feel
ass.
sorry for me.
Yes.
Sour candies. Now that's mean. But everybody knows what house is handing out the full-size candy bars. Word gets around quickly. That's where the serial killer lives.
That I totally started. I was laughing. I was like, "Wait, I like that guy." Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
So the ones that get me is when you go up to the door and the lady's like, "Oh my gosh, your outfits are so cute. Let me take a picture." And I'm like, "No, you cannot take a picture. No, you're not taking a picture of my kids. Like, no."
Well, anybody that's got a Ring camera already has a picture of your kids, so you're totally out of luck.
I get it, but still, I don't care, Barbara. Like,
Barbara,
just don't put my kids up on your Facebook. Like, look at all these beautiful kids that stopped by my house, and then that one perv guy is gonna be like, Barbara every Halloween. Yeah.
She gets me the best snaps of these kitties. I know which ones to snatch off the street now.
Need that. No.
Wow, that took a dark turn. So one more in the Halloween trio.
In girl
you got it.
This is my new Halloween favorite costume. I'm going to go as this next year.
Girls can say anything about it.
Fat Thor.
The hardcore girls just
Hey. Dude Thor. Get it right. Fat Thor. It's Dude Thor.
You sure? Wasn't that with overweight Thor? And then he had to work out for this last movie?
It's Thor the Dude, or the Dude Thor.
The Dude Thor? Okay.
Yes. It's Big Lebowski as Thor.
It is.
Gray and some form of animal ears. In girl world,
I just couldn't believe it. I do believe that's a chick. That's the best part.
Yeah.
And no other girls
and I do believe she's pregnant.
The hardcore girls just wear lingerie.
I just think that she has a beer belly like I do.
In girl world,
I hope she never sees this show.
Why? I think that's an amazing costume. I think she did a great job. She nailed it out of the park.
Yeah, but I'm immediately blocked. She's like that.
Oh yeah. I wasn't pregnant.
Yeah,
that. Oh yeah, that's a huge mistake in the real world. Calling a girl pregnant that is not pregnant.
And I take back everything that I've said in the last 3 minutes, and I apologize. And
profusely. Yeah. And I didn't know that you were that weight naturally. That was my fault. My bad. My bad. Please lock your door. Oh, hey, I got to tell you something. Did that one. Oh, going to what?
Yeah.
What? Are you ready for what?
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
Seriously, what? I already think it's crazy. I'll just say it right up front. Okay, wait. Have you watched this whole thing already? Have you watched this whole thing already?
No.
Okay,
No.
Guesses as to what that is. I have a really gross one.
Okay. So I thought he was going to do a handstand after this.
Okay. No, that makes sense. I mean, that does look like I thought it was for horses, for helping them in the process. That's the only thing I could figure out with the
horses
shape.
In the bag. Yeah.
Exactly. So let's see what happens in the rest of this.
I was not expecting that.
I was totally not expecting that. He got me. What is this, like a self-punishment section of the house? Like, I don't have anybody to hit me, so I'll just do it myself. I'll set up this crazy contraption.
My For You page is torture enough.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, this basically reminds me of an audition for Jackass. Like, it's like, I know what'll get me the job. I'll just hurt myself.
Right.
And that'll get me the
I'm
job.
I'm the guy that builds this stuff for them, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this next one is what? As if what wasn't enough.
What?
What?
Yeah.
He wanted to eat my ass.
What?
Told me so right off the bat.
What?
We hadn't even met. I didn't know his full name yet, but he wanted to eat my ass. He
Hey baby, what's going on?
My DMs. It was a drawing of just how an ass is eaten now. What a message to get from a man. You may ask why I talk to him more.
Well, I think we know.
I'm a sad, lonely whore.
At least she's honest.
But I had to give him up. I'm not into butt stuff.
And there you have it.
Made my vagina slam shut. He wanted.
Well, at least she's honest. At least she's just like straight up. I thought she was going to go into like some, hazelnut cream kind of scene or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. I was kind of
Right.
expecting hazelnut or something to pop out of the situation. Wow.
It's that
Wow.
coffee that the cats eat and then poop it out.
Right.
And what about those enemas? What about those enemas?
I need my enema.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Okay, movie review time.
Yes.
Review time. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's get this on screen, everybody. Let's see if I know how to press fancy buttons.
Bottom of the hour is coming up, so we can
know.
movie review.
Movie review. Let me get the audio down. There we go.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Why are you buzzing my buzzer?
This is 476 Barbary, right?
Yeah, I'm renting this place.
No, I booked it a month ago.
Are you sure you have the right place?
Yeah. What am I supposed to do?
Why don't you come inside and we'll call these idiots?
No sharing.
Why don't you just crash here?
Right?
Oh, no.
I don't know if you got a great look at this neighborhood, but I don't think we should be
it's not
out
so
there by
great.
ourselves.
No, it's not great at all.
I saw the great neighborhood. Not great.
By the way, I'm Keith.
Hi, Keith.
You take the bedroom, and I'll sleep out here on the couch.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
I mean, she took lots of precautions and stuff.
She's thinking. Nope, I'm out. Nope, first time I hear that door open, I'm so out. And didn't we learn how to make that chemical to knock people out on our show like 2 or 3 months ago?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no.
This is where
no.
the no starts. Would you be this far? Would you have made it this far?
No. No.
Yeah, me either.
would've-
Packed up and left? No. No help for you. Bye, Keith. You're done.
Yeah.
It's by your favorite director, by the way. Or wait, you like Ring 2. He didn't do Ring 2, he did Ring 1.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Oof. No.
This process might
No.
seem overwhelming.
Yeah, I'm overwhelmed right now. I don't know about you. Oh, there he is. Our guy. No.
This is perfectly natural.
Wait, that neighborhood was nice.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the title
So-
screen so you can do your... There we go. Yes.
Tell
us more. Tell us more.
I really enjoyed this movie.
Yes.
Really,
Yes.
really enjoyed this movie.
Wow.
Like,
I was
I
expecting
can't-
you
I
to.
can't-
I was expecting you to. When I saw this preview, because I saw it a while ago, and I've seen the extended
Right.
trailer, and I said, oh my gosh, they literally wrote a film for the professor. Literally wrote it for you.
So I immediately afterwards went, is there a sequel? There's no sequel. This
Well,
is
it just
It's
came
one
out.
done.
It just came out.
Yeah.
Like,
But,
literally
but
just came out.
already the writer, the director, he said, no, this is it. We're
Okay.
done.
That's fair. But you know how it works in Hollywood. It has nothing to do with the writers or the directors.
Right.
most of
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
time.
No,
So-
some guy will pick this up and be like, yeah, we're
yeah.
going to make a new one.
Bing.
But this movie, I have to give you lots of warnings. It is disgusting.
Gore
It's
fest?
one of the
a
most-
total gore fest? Like 1987 style or?
It wasn't gory.
Oh, was it Saw style? Like, here's a hacksaw and there's your leg and make it happen? Uh-oh.
Hills like
Crap.
Hills Have Eyes, wrong turn.
Oh. It's so funny. El Rey Network. Have you ever heard of the El Rey Network?
Yeah.
It's the network Robert Rodriguez started, and they just came back because there was some kind of incentive plan that basically said that people that weren't white needed to, and specifically Latinos. I got that one wrong.
Yeah.
Latinos, not even just like anybody not white, but it was Latinos, need to have a presence in the television industry. So
of course,
they basically said you can create your own networks, and only 2 different companies created networks, and one of them was El Rey with Robert Rodriguez, and then they closed it. No. This is way after BET. This is way later. This is way later. So it got closed in like 2018 or 2019, but it just came back as a streaming channel. And I will tell you, if you're a guy my age, it is definitely some of the best television you're going to watch. It's got all kinds of chopsaki karate films.
Yeah.
It's got tons of like gore and horror films, and Hills Have Eyes 1 and 2 were just on the other day. But anyway, so it's more like you know what? That was the scariest horror movie I ever watched as a child. That was a true horror movie, because Poltergeist really creeped me out.
Just let without giving anything away.
Yes, please don't.
For at least a decade of someone having kids that are female, sleeping with them, and then sleeping with those kids, and those kids
that's
make
definitely
kids,
got
and
a
then those
Hills
kids
Got
make
Eyes.
kids, and then those kids make kids,
and then this happens.
And then this happens where Justin Long buys this house.
Oh, okay. Dude, that's awesome and creepy and crazy. And he turns it into a B&B, an Airbnb.
He does.
Or as I like to
like
say, an Air Dead and Dead. Yeah.
Because he just bought it online, sight unseen.
Right. Well, it's a property investment. Hey, we need something near Detroit. We'll buy this house. It's only $20,000.
And
good enough.
Oh my God.
He did not get what he was bargaining for, I assume.
Oh,
dude, that's awesome.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through that film. I will be God's honest serious. A film like that I have a hard time.
The closest thing that I could probably say, like, with the just grossness, if you ever seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2?
I have, but it's been a while.
It's like that, where you're just like, and keep in mind, I love Rob Zombie movies and gore and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
But when it gets to the weirdness of how people can be, and
especially when the Hills. I will be honest, and you know what's even creepier about The Hills Have Eyes? Do you know what the creepiest part is?
Based off a true story.
Bing! That actually happened. It's a real deal story. Yeah. People used to get lost in this area and then gone. Yep. Story time. Did you know?
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah. Did you know? I know I didn't.
Let's find out. Let me know.
Go ahead. Yes.
As soon as you figure out what band this is.
Okay.
Just let me know.
This is a story about coloring outside the lines. In 1982, this teenage boy named Eric brings home a record
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Nope.
I know. I was just
by a band from England that plays a type of music Eric's never heard before. It's a band called Madness, and they're playing something called ska. Eric becomes obsessed. He plays the piano, and he teaches himself how to play all of Madness's songs. The only problem...
Okay, is this Stray Cats? That's my second guess.
Nope.
He finds is that he can't sing, so he gets his little sister to help him out. Then in 1986,
I know exactly who it is. Now I know. Once they said he gets his sister, I know exactly who it is. She is currently on The Voice, and she is married to a country singer. That is my guess. And they're from Orange County.
Right.
This other kid at their high school who's also obsessed with ska music. His name is John Spence. And so the three of them start a band.
Okay, I was wrong.
They recruit some other players.
I think.
Eric
I
is
think
on
I was
keyboards.
wrong. No?
John Spence is the lead vocalist, and Eric's little sister is also doing
Gwen
vocals.
Stefani.
The band started building up a local following. Then in late 1987, they were going to play this showcase for record companies. And the band was really excited about it, but John was especially focused. He made sure that the band was practicing every day to get ready for this showcase.
Smart. Very
then,
smart.
Just a couple days before that show, on December 21st of 1987, John Spence committed suicide. He left a 2-page note
I hate this story. Why did you bring this story to us?
Just keep it going. Keep it going.
I know, but I hate this story so far because it was 4 days before my birthday. That's all I have to say.
Explaining the pain that he was going through, and his bandmates were shocked. They
That
said
sucks,
that they
man.
didn't see it coming.
I'm sad
and
now.
wish that they could have done something to help. It seems very much like the band is going to break up, but they have a band meeting and they decide that John would have wanted them to keep going. So they keep the band going, in part to keep John's dream alive. Eric is the main creative force in the band. He writes the music, he writes the songs, but now his little sister has to take over lead vocal duties, and she has to learn how to become the front person
man.
of the band. They go through a couple other lineup changes, and eventually they attract the attention of Interscope Records. So the band gets signed to Interscope, and in 1992 they put out their debut self-titled album. They put out a fun, upbeat, ska, kind of new wave kind of record at the absolute height of grunge. And the album is a total commercial failure. It sells something like 30,000 copies, but when the band goes on tour, they find themselves playing at empty venues, and the cities they're touring in, they can't even find their record in stores. Band takes their time working on a follow-up to their next album, but every song that they write, they submit to Interscope, and Interscope keeps rejecting their songs, telling them that they're not good enough. They're not optimistic that Interscope will even put out their next record. So in early 1995, the band decides, let's just put out our own record. They don't even tell Interscope, they record the album, and they put it out themselves on their own label. They named the record after the street that Eric and his sister grew up on. And it actually sells pretty well for an independent album. It sold more copies than their debut. This gets the attention of their actual label, Interscope, and they decide, okay, let's put out your next album. And then Eric makes a tough decision. While he was in the band, he had also been going to school for his other passion, which was animation. And so before this next album is released, Eric decides he's going to quit the band. Eric's sister can't imagine the band going forward without him. He had written most of the songs on their first 2 records, and he'd also written some songs that would appear on this next record. But Eric wasn't happy. He didn't really like touring. He didn't like the record label telling him what to do all the time. And he had a pretty good backup gig lined up. He left to be an animator for The Simpsons. Now,
what show is that?
He was left to start writing songs without him for the first time. This next album, their 3rd overall, is released in October of 1995. Within a couple months, the first single, which is the first song that Eric's sister had ever written without him, starts becoming a huge hit.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Talk about perseverance,
the song
dude.
Is Just a Girl by the band No Doubt. And this single, along with songs like Spiderwebs, Excuse Me Mister, Sunday Morning, and Don't Speak, propel the album to diamond status. It sells almost 10 million copies in the US and 16 million copies worldwide. And Eric Stefani's little sister, Gwen Stefani, becomes a huge star.
Mega. Mega star.
This is a story about coloring outside.
Right? Did you even know anything about your one of your favorite bands ever?
I knew that Gwen Stefani's brother quit. I did know that because she talks about that often. I did not know about the original quote unquote lead singer dying of a suicide. I did know that there was something that had happened in the past in the band because Gwen Stefani has brought that up on more than one occasion that something tragic had happened. And she doesn't really get into it. And then she says after the tragic event, a couple of years later, then my brother decides to leave the band. And I actually always equated like the tragedy with him leaving. Like, I thought that was the reason he left. I had no idea that he left to pursue being an animator for some tiny show called The Simpsons. That is insane. Now, here's the rebut question. Did you ever go to any of their concerts in OC? Because you lived in OC. No? Because they played a ton of venues in OC. I met a bunch of guys I worked with. Okay, yeah. It wouldn't have been my scene either. I have a friend that was way into metal, and I got way more into metal than anything else.
Me too.
So... but yeah, I bring it up because a lot of the people that I knew when I worked out at Anaheim Convention Center and stuff, they knew the band, they knew the people, they used to go to the concerts, 100%. That kind of stuff.
And I would see them playing like all times, and they would be like Orange County Fair, No Doubt, everywhere, and that
was a great story. I liked it. I like that story. So let's hop over to one of mine. I think. Wait. Oh, would you live there? Or no, wait. Oh my God, no. This is. Are we at the top of the hour? Okay, this is we're close enough to the top of the hour. I wanted to get this as close to the top of the hour as possible. Okay, so you just woke up.
Okay.
You're drinking your coffee and you have taken on a new morning mantra. Okay, this is going to be your new morning mantra. This helps you get out of bed, get your day going. We've set up the scene. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes.
And I'm hoping you haven't seen this one because this is gold. I have not seen a TikTok this good in a while. So here we go.
Good morning. It's time to get up. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. It's time to get up! Wake up, bitch! Time to get up! Good morning.
You know, I that would be my alarm.
Oh my God, it is a great alarm.
She just needs like a move, mother effer.
Oh,
then,
exactly.
Like a breakdown.
Oh, yeah. I agree. 1,000%. I just couldn't believe it. Like when I first put it on, I was like, oh, I wonder where this is going. You know how TikToks are. They build. Yeah. And so she did a great job of building it because I was like, okay. Yeah. I'm digging it.
Wakey, wakey,
eggs and bakey. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then the music starts and I'm like,
Wake up, bitch! Time to get up!
What now?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think a band that is searching for a lead vocalist is going to see this and be like, we need her in the band?
100%. And you know what I think needs to be done with this is the classic TikTok remix. Do you know what I mean? Right. Like a din, 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 where they put the beat underneath of it and they put the thing. Because I've already in my head, like I turned this into like 16 different songs because her voice is like, so metal, dude. So metal. And the face, I mean, it goes from like the cutest little like Punky Brewster looking face to like pure unadulterated demon.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. It's time to get up!
Wake up, bitch! Time to get up!
I just did not expect that.
I got it right now.
Yes.
Some new up-and-coming wrestler needs to have her do the intro so we can walk out, or like a female wrestler walks out with her screaming something. Yeah.
1,000%. 1,000%. Now, here's the flip side. You've never seen this side of her, and that's your girlfriend. Right. And you see this TikTok.
Totally turned on.
Oh, okay. I was asking 100%. Whether you were bouncing or not.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
No, but that witch girl that did that like
you're bouncing. I'm out of here. No. But this one.
Yeah. If she could do that, we can sing along to music in the car. We're good. Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. On every level,
like
I might
add. If my
add.
son brought that home, I'd be like, I don't have to worry about him anymore.
No, he's fine. He's totally fine.
Yeah, she'll take care
she's
of
going to
him.
protect.
Like,
she's going to protect him forever. Like he's totally set.
We're good.
That's hilarious on every level. That's just funny.
But honestly, she needs to be touring with like In This Moment and like some band that tours with like that style.
1,000%. And she can continue to wear that outfit too. I think like that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think that would be more hilarious though, if like this girl that came up on stage that looked like that, because she's got like, I would say like that average Midwestern or average like regular ordinary American vibe. There's nothing like I'm like, oh God, she's putting me off or she's creepy or whatever. And then that comes out. Oh yeah, winner.
Or she needs to do like weird like auctions. Like, and next up is going to be bid now. I need you to bid. Yeah.
You will bid.
100 going once.
Going twice.
Yes. Or some weird like AIDS cure run. Like,
move it. We've got her whole life planned. She can do nothing else the rest of her life. We already planned it.
Yeah.
Yes.
A Lamaze coach, like for when women are giving babies. Yeah.
Stop squeezing my hand so hard. Stop squeezing my hand so hard. Break! So we've just finished up story time, and now we have a very important PSA, otherwise known as You're Being Watched.
Yeah. Oh my God. Dude, this is scary though. Listen.
And I'm super sketched out by the mirror in here. So first of all, the mirror is like over the entire
what hotel
bed, which
room
I'm just like,
has
that's
a
an odd
full-length
place for a mirror.
mirror
But
like
you know,
that?
whatever floats your boat and tickles your.
I think it's the rub and tug. I think it's the rub and tug one.
It's a weird gray color. I don't know if you can really see it in the video, but it's just like, it's weird. Anyway, I'm doing the finger test, but I don't know what this means.
Look,
like, they don't
look,
touch.
it's a total
There's, like, this
see-through
weird
mirror.
Doubling. And then there's another mirror over here that is not like that. It is like it's
normal.
not weirdly colored,
normal mirror.
and it doesn't.
Yeah,
like, double
I'm getting
my
like
reflection.
American Psycho, like
does this
someone's gonna run
mean?
out.
So I just checked into
Yeah.
this hotel, and I'm super.
Okay,
sketched
so
out.
what the vibe that I'm getting here? Let's get it to the mirror.
The mirror in here.
I
First of
know.
all, the mirror is like over.
Okay, first of all, I agree. Mirror placement is very odd. Now, what's interesting about this, though, is if I was setting up like a video shoot, like for normal people, like, and we'll get to Creepy Town in a second, I kind of want them to do this, meaning not the mirror part, but like put me on one side and put all the action on the other, and then I can get a couple different camera angles, and it'll be super easy. It'll be easy to set up. I personally feel that this is, if I'm telling you, if we had the technology, we could find the porn videos that came from this room. Because I'm guaranteeing you that's what this
100%,
is.
yeah.
This is a hidden camera creepers. Creepy people. But yeah, that's totally
like this is one of those rooms where like the police like send like someone and they set up something in the room and they catch them and they do the sting thing.
Oh yeah. 1,000%.
This is that room.
See, I think it was set up. Go ahead.
No, I think the hotel, she was like, oh, do you have any empty rooms? No, we don't have any empty rooms. No, not right. Well, we have one.
We have one. We don't recommend it. I personally think that it was set up by whoever built the hotel, though. Like, you're going in the direction of like
this is
police.
A B&B.
Airbnb? I doubt it because it's too corporate looking. Who puts that kind of phone in an Airbnb? That looks like a corporate telephone.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
But I totally agree. Like, this could be an Airbnb, and they've been talking about that with Airbnbs, that a lot of people are putting creeper vision. What are the odds that you just throw your chair through that by accident?
Right.
like you just get pissed, and you're like, woo!
I would like really quickly just turn off the lights to see if there's someone behind there. Because I think you can do that. If they have a light on behind the mirror.
I don't think if they were smart, there's no lights behind it. If they were smart, they just have cameras. Do you know what I mean? They just have cameras without
to the
LEDs.
Pictures where they just move the eyes.
Oh yeah, exactly. Old school.
Yeah,
you just pull out the eye and then you look through and then you put the eye back. Yeah, exactly. Right. Why can't we go that way? No, I totally agree. That's totally Creepy Town. Totally and completely Creepy Town.
I would totally have put up like the big comforter, like find a way to like hang that up over that.
Oh yeah. I would have done something like, I don't know. And the other thing that she needs to check is knock on the neighbor next door and see how much room is between the rooms. Do you know what I mean? There has to be a way to get in that crawl space.
Right.
So like she should just like walk around and see if she can find a door that opens to get back in there. But then we end up with a barbarian situation.
Right. Let's hope that there's actually like a doorknob on her side of the door. Because if not, she's done.
She's done. I saw this next one when I was loading it up, and I agree 1,000%. The name of this one is Manly. That's all we need to say. That's all we need to say.
Yeah.
First of all, the kilt. Fucking rocking that shit. Although I have to admit he's wearing it wrong.
Big t-shirt, Billy. Watch on my wrist, but I want that diamond. Niggas talk crazy when I pull up in sight. Mile high. Bring that shit back, bitch, I'm styling. Glock talk, big t-shirt, Billy.
Love the song too.
So, I would totally be able to bring the keg to the party.
Right.
But I would be in pain.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. I just want to get it. I want to pause it right there.
Yep. But I want to be able to throw the keg. No.
Well, a couple of things. First of all, is it empty or is it full? I mean, honestly, if that's full, effing forget about it. No effing way. No, couldn't do it in my my entire life. Take all of my years combined and add all the strength from all of them. I still couldn't do that. even if it's empty. Like I've picked up empty kegs because that's a full keg.
I have too.
That ain't a half keg.
Right.
That ain't a quarter keg. That ain't one of them pony crappy things.
Right.
It doesn't have that BS little pumpy thing on the top. No, that's
Right.
real
Of
deal.
course.
Honest to
No.
goodness.
It is.
Holy crap. I can pick them up, but I mean, I'm lifting
Right.
them and they're hard to carry. Like it's one of those
Right.
awkward things. It's an awkward object. You typically get two guys, not because it's ridiculously heavy, which it is. It's because it's impossible to carry.
Right.
Like
You
He
need
made it look-
like something under it with wheels.
yes, he made it look like a 7-year-old child. That's just like
Okay. Anybody in TikTok that has the capability to do this, put a 7-year-old child in place of that keg.
yeah.
Just
Oh
for
yeah.
us and tag
No
us.
doubt. No
'Cause
doubt. Yeah,
I
and
wanna-
just
I wanna see
replace
that now.
the keg with the
Yeah.
7-year-old. Anybody? You know
Yeah.
what? Chris Olpine, take that and
Yes.
change the keg to a
You
7-year-old.
can totally do that. Yeah.
And we will definitely have a viral video. My thing is though, he's wearing the kilt wrong, and most people would say he's got a skirt on because he's got underwear on underneath. I totally
Yeah.
get why he has the underwear underneath. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. This is a kid-friendly show, and I'm sure it was a kid-friendly event. So,
Yep.
this is Payback. You ready?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You got to play the sound.
¡Son las 7 de la mañana, hijo de puta! ¡Baja la música!
All right. His neighbors blasted Bad Bunny until 3 a.m. So I woke them up at 7 a.m. with this. and do you know what band and song this is?
Yep. So, two things. This is still during the period of I still like them. So that's the Metallica album. I do believe it's Master of Puppets.
It's something like that. Yeah.
Give me a second. I gotta hear it again. Yeah. Pulling your strings. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Master of Puppets, but it's definitely Metallica, even if I got the song wrong.
Yeah. Yep. It's Metallica for sure.
Metallica. Next, we will call this next one Jackass. We'll just call this Jackass.
Okay.
We'll just call it
Okay.
Jackass.
Yes. Yeah.
I use this a lot.
Did you see it? Did you not see it?
Yeah, I saw it. I believe it or not, I didn't want to see it before the show, but I couldn't stop from seeing it. It happened so quick. What does she use that for?
Excuse me? I use this a lot.
I don't know, but at least it was just like
a painting.
like a art.
It looked like a painting. It looked like a painting.
Yeah.
But I would stop using whatever that was. Clearly, she called in a curse. Did you see that? I use this, and then gods come down and throw curses at her. Like that just looked painful.
Oh, you
I
stopped
like her
it
reaction
perfect too. Yeah.
Oh. I like her shocked face.
Excuse me? I use this a lot.
Yeah,
I wanted to get it a second
no
sooner.
face cream, no. Well, I don't know.
I
don't
use
know what that
this.
is.
I thought it was paint for the paintings, and I thought the paintings were getting mad. The gods of painting were like, I don't like that paint on my canvas. I'm going to throw this at you. I've been worried about my area doing the same kind of thing to me in the past because holy mackerel. Holy crap. Spider Man.
Oh,
that's the
yeah.
next one, right?
We're gonna get a copyright strike for this song, but it's worth it.
Sweet. Spider Man.
Okay.
Don't leave me hanging.
And then
I'm Spider Man.
Do you call this dancing, or do you call it just like a series of movements?
Oh, I know what it is. You're gonna find it funny too. Jazzercise.
Yes.
This is what you go to the gym to learn from all the young kids.
Right.
They call this the hip and the hop and the hippity and the hoppity.
But I was just, because it wasn't really like dancing. It was just like
No, I
movements.
agree. And in fact, once we get to the end, I'll turn the audio off and we can watch it again. I agree. So that beginning move, kind of a dance move, does the high fives. And then like, okay, yeah, no. That was
It's
like 5
almost
different
like
dance moves put together.
Someone
'cause-
just scored a touchdown and then they're doing this.
Yes, it's a celebration dance. And it's funny too, because he keeps doing like that one move that reminds me of the Fonz doing the Russian dance where you're down and you're like
right.
Yeah, but no, you're right. It's a series of moves, and I don't know if it's definitely dancing, but I don't know if I would call it a dance. I mean, break dancing for sure. 100%.
That's a break dancing. Yeah.
For sure.
But then I don't.
What's that? That's like he's getting ready to do a touchdown or something. He's ready to run to the end
unless that's
zone.
a new Fortnite thing, I have no idea.
Right, and the backflip at the end definitely. Oh, I gave it a heart.
Right.
The backflip at the end definitely gives it away that it's like.
Yeah.
It's not really a dance per se. Where are we at in the show?
We're at one boob art, and
Excellent.
You'll see why I called it that.
Oh, one boob art.
One boob art.
One boob art. Is this that chick that's in the Congress? That boobert girl?
No. Oh, okay. No, and this wasn't that girl in Kung Pao. I watched. Okay, so you watched that other one for like an hour. I watched this for at least a good 20 minutes.
I can see why you might watch this for more than 7 seconds. All I know is that I own a ball that does that, believe it or not. It's a silicone ball, and they're very bouncy like that. Although they definitely have a different kind of silicone on that one. I could see watching this for a while. I could see it.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a boob.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Like that's where they took their inspiration from, them engineers. If any of the ladies out there were wondering. I love the process of the machine though. It's like grabs the ink, dumps it, and it's perfect. And then it goes back and refills. Yeah, and then they squeegee some more ink on it, and then it comes back and then does it again. I want to know who came up with that machine. Like that's the guy we need to interview.
I want to know how he came up with it too. Like,
I've got some ideas how he came up with that.
I do too.
I've got some ideas. But honestly, like, because I've seen, have you ever watched the factory tours? I got big into factory tours for a while, where they would go around a factory and show you all the different things that they do in a factory.
Yeah.
And this just reminds me of all of those. The thing is, though, that machine. Okay,
that's
so
a special machine.
Yes, here's the question. When does the one boob art machine run out? Like, how long does that last? Is that like a 1-year machine? Do they have to replace it every 6 months? Do they replace it every week? Like, does that boob just go bad? Like, does it just start wobbling wrong or something?
Maybe. It does kind of look like there's been a lot of it on that one thing because the way that it's made. There's all those stringly hairs or whatever it's called.
I think they just got lazy and like, we ain't going to clean it up because it'll make it look more like a boob. Like, we're totally going to get like in trouble for this. So the interview that we want is with the guy that made that machine. Like that guy's the guy we want to talk to. I like one boob art. So we've got some kind of butter coming up. Is that what I'm reading?
Cowboy butter.
Cowboy butter.
You haven't heard about cowboy butter?
I've not heard about cowboy butter. Time for cowboy butter.
We must talk cowboy butter.
Cowboy butter.
Nobody told me about cowboy butter.
Nope. Don't know nothing about it.
Hello?
Hey. Yeah, dude, I was just calling to tell you about cowboy butter.
Cowboy butter.
Can you please stop calling me?
Dude, hold on. Well, because no one's ever told me about cowboy butter, so I figured I would tell you about it because
he's already been told to stop calling.
Telling anybody, I think.
Stop calling me.
Jesus.
God damn it.
Why has nobody told me about cowboy butter?
And there we have it. To be continued in the future.
Sometime.
Oh, something for me.
Something for you. Yes.
Okay, let's find this out. Let's see what's happening.
Dude, you're all over this.
Oh my God. That's a fake one, right? That's a real?
Okay, so some backstory for anybody that doesn't know. The original Apple was a build your own case model. Like, it was just like a Raspberry Pi. No difference. They just basically sold
laughing?
you. Yeah, because I knew.
Because I knew you knew all about this.
Well, I hated them. I did not like Apple when I was a kid, and there's reasons. Apple was one of the other companies. So
that's like I didn't like Michael Jordan, but I could tell you stuff about him.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And so in 1976, Steve Jobs and Wozniak, Wozniak, yes.
Yeah.
They basically created a company, and Woz came up with a board, and the original idea was not what it is today. It was, we're going to get these into the hands of homebrew guys that are at their house just trying to make stuff, but we got to save money. Well, what's the most expensive part? The case. Screw the case. We'll just make a board.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they did. They made a board, and they sold the board, and wait for it, in the back of a homebrew magazine.
I can't tell if it's oh, that's an Apple One. Wow.
See, he even knows. He's like, oh, what? Okay, so without the signature, how much do you think that board's worth? Without the signature,
30 million.
Oh wow, I wasn't going that high. I was thinking probably around 800K, maybe. I wasn't even going that high. But with the signature, I think it's going to double it. And if he had gotten it while he was alive, I think if he had the job signature on it, it would just like make it even more. So let's see what Woz says.
You gotta get a nice pen. Nice sign it up here as big as I can.
I'm going to sign it here because I can.
Slip on all the little traces here.
Are you the one that has the
He hand built all of these.
Yeah, my office.
Wow.
My wife wouldn't let me keep it.
Oh my God, that's too precious. Yeah. Can I sign a chip?
Yeah. Yeah, you could sign a chip.
This, the 6502. This one would also work with a 6501. If you plugged in the pieces up here for a 6501.
How much do you want to bet that dude took off that chip and sold it separate?
If he was scalping, like I really have this feeling that he's not a scalper. I have a feeling because what country were they in? Could you tell? I could.
Iraq, Iran,
Dubai. So they got boat tons of money. So I have a feeling it was one of those things. Apple One board. Okay. My favorite was there's a story from like 10 years ago. A guy was supporting Apple. Like he didn't want a computer per se, but he wanted to support Woz and Jobs. And so he bought it and he put it in his attic. And then when his kids basically were throwing his junk out, they came across this and it was like, holy bejesus Batman. Like they could not believe. Let me see if I can do this. I'm trying something new. Nah, I didn't think I'd be able to do that. There's a app that I have on my computer that allows me to use one keyboard with both of my screens. And I just tried to drag and drop something. You can do that on Macintoshes. Did you know that? If you have a Mac, you can drag it between your phone and your computer.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I don't have one.
I don't either. Here we go. You, my friend, were much closer to the ballpark than I was. Can you see that?
Oh.
$1.5 million.
Yep.
Of course, that's what somebody's asking for it. As everybody knows on the eBay world, like what you ask for it and what you get.
One person is watching for that, though. One person.
No. 2,729 people are watching. One watch in the last 24 hours. So I have a feeling that it's been on there for a while. Let's see, just real quick. Let's take a walk down memory lane. How many people? Oh, okay, I can't do it. But I was going to say, how many people you think have bought them, and how much do you think they bought them for? That's the only one that's listed. They have an Apple One board that's populated for $700, no signature, and then tons of Apple IIs. Apple II, Apple One. Ooh, that doesn't look like an Apple One. Yeah, they range from about 700 to about $2,000. But like somebody wants to try to get $1 million. Let's get $1 million.
Somebody does, yeah.
Somebody does. Not me. Not me.
I mean, I would love to have a milli.
Yeah. I would even mind. I wouldn't mind a vanilli either. Over there, I have what's called the lampshade Mac. but it's hiding in the corner. It works.
It is.
It's amazing. I'm gonna try to do a video edit with it one of these days because I thought that'd be cool. Because I have the camera that would connect it to it directly, and I won't get into the technicals. So next, something for Tick. Ooh, cool animation. Wait, what?
Dude, this is
cool
really
animation?
cool animation.
Okay, I'm ready. This is cool animation. That's how they make fun size. And he's trying to make minis. Fun size, minis. Oh, pieces. I always wondered how the factory did that. Jesus. I guess that's where we get Swedish Fish. I didn't know that either. Did you know that? Yeah, happy Halloween. So if you like Swedish Fish, now you know what it is. It's Michael Myers blood.
Yeah.
I always get them all mixed up. I'm calling Freddy Jason. I'm calling Jason.
No.
I'm just saying. Michael. Yeah, I'm doing it all the time. There they are. Swedish Fish. Happy Halloween.
So I was always like, ooh, it's Michael Myers. And then I'm like, oh, that's the guy that was in Austin Powers.
And then it's the Austin Powers guy. That's too funny. That's funny on every level. Let me see if
I just really wanted like a commercial for something with Mike Myers in it. And he's wearing the whole Michael Myers get up with the mask. And he's like, yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
That would be funny. That is a good tie-in, by the way. So here is the question, Professor. Would you live there? We don't need the music. We don't need another copyright strike.
Rock with it, spin with it.
Jump with it, do a dance with it, do a dance with it. This is the house. Would you live there? Would you live there? You get the view, too. That's what it looks like. They drop it off like that.
Oh,
and
they
then
drop
this is
it
the
off.
house
So
door.
they're not like suspending you like
No.
hundreds of feet above. Okay, then yes, I would totally live there. Yeah, 100%. Sign me up.
Yeah, that's my kind of place. I love tiny houses. And then the view. Holy bejesus, Batman. You see that they put it on like some stuff. It's not like, I know what you're talking about, like the 40-foot high poles and they suspend it in midair.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, in case if it rains and it floods in that area, it's fine. Yeah.
Yep.
So I would need 3 of these in a close proximity because of kids. So we're good.
So you would buy one and then you'd buy, I don't know.
I'd buy
you'd
3.
have to buy 3. Yeah, that's too many. Like it's too much. Too much work. Besides which, how much do you think that thing costs? I know what my guess is.
300.
Yeah, I was thinking 250. They're super expensive. It's crazy. Okay, so now we're going to something for me. Cool animation. Let's go for a ride.
Let's go for a ride. Yeah.
Okay, let me get over to Let's Go for a Ride. Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head all day long. All day.
Oh, we can get through this. We can totally get through this.
We'll make it happen. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You're gonna find this 1,000 times more hilarious. I got something to tell you as soon as this is done.
That you actually videoed this and this is your house.
Pretty close, I wish. I wish it was my house, but no. Semi-inaccurate.
You visited this Colorado house because it's only a mile away from you.
Oh, that'd be awesome. And yeah, it's more like a mile and a half.
Yeah.
I like how it slows down roller coaster style. You know what I mean?
Right.
It reminds me of a roller coaster, how they slow down. Oop, the dog. Hi, doggy.
Hi, puppy.
Yep. Wonder how long it took to figure out exactly how much speed it needed.
Right?
Because it's doing it, and there's the boosters. Yeah, this is exactly like a roller coaster. And then it starts over.
So, what do you think
Yes.
this dude's wife was thinking? Like, you
think he's married? Oh, well, that I think is saying something.
I do, because I think it was like, you called out sick for 3 days in a row, and this is what you did?
I would be the opposite. I'd be like, you only had to call out sick for 3 days? Like, I got to see it getting dragged. You only had to call out sick for 3 days? That's it? That's all it took?
Right.
Like and subscribe.
And subscribe, yeah.
Oh, I didn't like it yet. There you go.
There it goes.
There's your like.
It started all over.
And subscribe. So, what I was going to say is, it's still in the package, but I bought this camera specifically to do a video exactly like that. Like exactly like that. I bought this camera because I don't know if you know this, but the GoPro that is this size has been discontinued for a while. And also because they've been discontinued and it's GoPro, they're super expensive now. Like they're called the Session and they're very expensive. This Polaroid camera was super cheap because Polaroid's not really a camera company anymore. They're just basically like a Chinese manufacturer. What are we watching next? Science?
Yeah.
Science? Okay.
Science.
I'm good with that.
I'm going to drag you to a junior high science class right now.
Okay, cool. I like junior.
Very interesting design. Here we go.
Give me a sec.
You're good. Ooh, what is this? Wait. That's you. Hi. You're good. That was like behind the scenes.
I know what it was. Oh, I see exactly what happened. Okay, science. Science.
Science.
Here we go.
First five.
Okay. I messed it up, so let me do this and
No,
this.
you're good.
Yeah, but we didn't see the beginning.
First five.
It's over. Totally love this class already.
Right? I wish I did stuff like this in my science class.
We did, but it was slightly different. We did bridges. London bridges falling down. 70? 70?
70.
88. 87 was where.
Wow.
He's throwing them too. You notice that? He's not gently placing them anymore.
Right.
What are they up to?
125.
130. What?
Oh. Yeah.
That is insane, dude.
You know, I was thinking like if anybody was thinking, you know, like ever got stranded on an island or something like that in the middle of the ocean, you know which way to do and what to do.
Yeah, they took this class. They totally took this class, and they crushed it. That one team crushed it. What did they have? 130. I like the one that had 2. 1.
Yes. 2. Yeah, because you know those are the 2 kids like Beavis and Butthead in the back that didn't pay any attention.
Yeah. Well, my question is,
like,
do they get it? Do they get a passing grade? Like, does the teacher just straight up fail them because they're idiots?
Right.
Like, we told you how to make this and you just didn't listen. Because we would do stuff like that. Like, the teacher would tell us to do something and okay. And then we kind of wouldn't do it. Yep. Like, my favorite, though, in science class was how high can you fill the beaker before it overflows? Did you ever play that game?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, like, it's your turn. You go, you pour. And,
right.
I stop.
Yep.
And then I pour. Jump forward about 20 years and it becomes a drinking game. So,
yeah, that's true.
Everything becomes a drinking game in the end. Okay, wait. If you put creepy, I'm scared. If you put creepy,
you know me.
Okay, yeah. Okay, creepy.
Always have to have a creep.
I believe the homeowner got stung herself. So
holy crap!
Yellow Jackets had to go.
Yeah.
Anytime that
I like the vacuum.
Yellow Jacket
yes, and I like the vacuum.
I try to get as much of the swarm out of the nest at the same time as possible, right through the entranceway. So I sit my vacuum nozzle kind of off to the side. A lot of folks will ask why I don't just shove the nozzle like down into the hole.
It's a bad idea because you can't tell what's coming out.
Get them to come out, and they think it's just because of the video. I want to get a good video shot.
No,
well, that's a part of it, but the main thing is if I just shove the nozzle down into the hole, it's the same with like bald-faced hornets and European hornets. If you shove the nozzle into the entranceway and try to get them stirred up, they will not come out. They know that
they're smart.
Up.
They're smart.
Seeing the daylight and whatnot.
Yes, you got to trick them into thinking to come out.
Yeah, and that's the case here with ground.
Look how! I mean, at least he's in a suit.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we go. I thought that was the end.
To attack. so they fly.
He's hitting the ground.
They get sucked up right
So much.
Pretty ingenious.
I would
Yeah.
hate to be mowing and mow over this. Oh my
My dad did that 2 or 3 times. 2 or 3 times. He would come running in the house, and I'd be like, "What's going on, Dad?" He's like, "Oh, I just hit a wasp nest, or I just hit a hornet's nest." When it's ground nests.
Possible right through the entranceway.
Yeah.
So I sit my vacuum nozzle kind of off.
Yeah. No. This is the problem with vacuuming. I mean, with doing the lawn, vacuuming. Lawn,
Yep.
Same thing.
Oh, this dude almost dies.
This dude almost dies. Really? Do you think he's gonna die?
Oh my God.
Do you think so? Okay. Let's find out.
If he had like another like 5 feet to his vertical, he's dead.
Okay, let's find out.
But you know.
Another 5 feet.
Yeah. Right?
Oh. Great
and
pose,
he just
though.
thinks he's some kid
Great
just
pose.
like goofing around, like
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
that's a great
showing
pose.
off. Yeah,
That is a
I
great
get it,
pose.
but
Holy crap, so close. Well, he came up alive, so he's not dead yet.
I mean he did, but
that was
my God.
insane. That is not recommended, everybody. Not recommended. Not recommended. Okay, so we've got yours, but let me see if there's something on mine real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to take a real quick detour before we do that one because we're going to do music real quick. This is a follow-up story from last week because you had actually asked an exact question, and then I watched a TikTok, and I'm like, did they watch our show? Because it literally, this was literally what you said. And I was like, how did he know that? Oh, I went back to yours. I'm like,
that's
Here we go. Is it this one? That one? It's this one. Okay.
When a piano player gets an omnichord.
Uh-huh.
You said that. You're like, well, isn't that just a piano?
Right.
And apparently it is. It's just a piano. It's a Suzuki omnichord, everybody. If you missed our other show. Suzuki, the maker of manufacturer of motorcycles, also makes this. I always find that funny. Yamaha.
Yep.
They make like the biggest, best pianos in the world, I think, at this point.
Right.
I mean, obviously, Steinberg is still Steinberg. But isn't that crazy? You had asked about that. So wait, deep dive.
Then you've probably thought about buying.
If you're watching this, you're probably tick, and you're probably crazy.
Omnichord and saw all these different models and didn't know the difference. So
Look at how much they go for, dude. $549. And look, she diagrammed them out for us, because you're like, I don't understand. How many are there?
It doesn't have D flat, A
Super
flat, or
basic.
F sharp, so I wouldn't recommend.
I need F sharp.
After the 27, Suzuki released.
You always need an F sharp.
The 36 and the 84. The
36 and the 84.
There's no cord memory interface or keyboard.
Ugh, it's the worst.
Which is the one I have.
Everybody should get the 84.
The 36 and the 84, the omnichord went from completely analog to
digital.
Analog and digital. But this
I don't like these ones.
You can now change the strum plate notes to
I don't care.
different voices and even adjust the vibrato.
The analog ones seem cooler.
M on the end plus the 300 have a MIDI output.
The MIDI output's cool, I have to admit, because that's basically how you control it with something else. So you can use fancy buttons.
Depending on which features you care about.
But look at this breakdown. Welcome to TikTok, everybody. Holy crap.
You know.
So that was the deep dive. I couldn't believe it when I found it because you had asked that question. You're like, well, isn't that just a piano? And I was like, well, not really. And then this person comes on, if you're a piano player and you play the omnichord.
Yeah. I am so glad we get to see these next 3 TikToks before the show's done.
Yes, and that's why I kind of did it that way, because I will be honest, I had already seen this one before you put it on there, this first one, and I was like, genius! So I'm just going to play it, and then we can talk about it, because if you guys don't know what this is, then you're...
Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. What are you dressed up as? I'm Cheech.
Cheech.
Don't you recognize the What country is that from? What? Cheech. So there. What's happening, man?
Cheech is Chong. Chong is Cheech. I love these outfits, by the way. Classic. Next. Next one.
Give me something good to
Oh my God.
Nirvana's gonna sue us.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I have a question when we get to the end of this one.
Oh my God, there's so many.
Do it again and again. Rape me here.
Okay. Okay. Are you hiring him? Or
Corey Feldman?
Or are you hiring Corey Feldman? I know the
That
answer
will be
is.
on our show next week. Corey's
Next
on
week.
our show next week.
Make sure to sign it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you've made it this far, leave a comment saying, I made it this far. Why did you waste my time?
I will tell you one thing.
Yes.
Pauly Shore, backup band, way better.
Oh my God, yes. That's what I was going to say. If I was going to hire one or the other. Well, first of all, you know that Paulie's kind of doing this as a put on. You know what I mean?
Of course.
I think that, well, you see, that's the thing. Feldman, not so much. Like, that is like him being serious. So that's why I know who I want at my party. And
Pauly Shore.
The Weasel. Exactly. A certain age understands.
I just want him to be like, happy birthday. Yeah. Yes.
Got to go back to the Biodome days. And third of the tree.
What do you want to do? You want me to just bring you home? I'm thinking that might be the best case.
Dude, he will have no money left if he gets taken in there. Zero money.
Do you want to go to the strip club or do you
And
want
this
to
is
go
the
home,
Uber
buddy?
driver talking.
All right, we're going home. You see what happened now, man? I got pulled over.
Call the police, man. What's your name? I'm gonna drop you off and you gotta get out of his car in a minute. You gonna be able to do that? Okay.
Hey, bro, we're at your house. Hey, man, come on, let's get out of here, man. I don't want to have to call someone. Seriously. Come on, man.
Dude.
This is gonna go down one of two ways. You're gonna come out of the car. I'm gonna help you. We'll get you inside, buddy.
He's asleep.
Get you a bottle of water. Or two, the colony police are gonna come and help me escort you inside. All right, option number two.
Dude, Colony? Oh, he's right by you. Why didn't he just like knock on your door and be like, "Hey, Tick, can you?"
Yeah, Tick, give me a hand.
Right.
That's got to be a horrible way to wake up, dude.
What do you want to do?
Dude.
So let's think this through before we get to the end of the show, because we're almost there. Oh, we got plenty of time.
We are.
So he was coherent enough at the time to get an Uber and want to go to the strip club.
Right.
And then he gets into the Uber, and I'm guessing that there's a short ride, but between the beginning of the Uber and he's arrived at the strip club, he ends up in basically the fetal position. So
okay, I got something for you.
Okay, I'm with you.
What about if he's one of those like kids when he was growing up that like he couldn't fall asleep unless the parents drove him around the block a couple times and then he passed out?
My partner's son's like that. And basically, we get in the car and he's asleep before we're out of the driveway, and we're like, "Dude,
so what about
we're not even going anywhere." He could use that defense when he gets to court. I didn't actually drink anything. I had actually just fallen asleep. Now here's the problem.
Go ahead.
He's in the car. He's safe. What happens when he gets out of the car? Do you know what happens?
I don't know. I do have one question.
Yes, please.
How many drugs do you have to be on? One or two?
All of them.
All of them.
All of
them.
It's true. It's the total truth.
It totally is.
Yep.
So I don't think he went home, and I think the cops took him to the police station to sleep it off.
Yes.
Even though they were right by his house.
As soon as he walks out of the car, he is drunk in public, and that is an offense, and he goes to the Yale. That is the way that you say jail. I have a closer, so when we get to the end, I have a closer. But where are we now? We're past creepy. We're past there.
Yeah.
We're past there. Okay. We're stealing stuff. Are you ready? Are you ready to steal stuff?
It's a quick one. It's a quickie.
Okay. Let's zoom over.
Where can I get this appraised?
That was
Where can I
classic.
get this appraised?
Now here's the question: Is that his Halloween costume? Yeah. Okay,
I don't know.
Let's go.
Daddy, can you pass me the salt, please?
Come on, child.
For real?
Oh, hell. You said daddy.
Daddy, can you pass me the salt, please?
Oh hell no! I like that. It's oh hell no. Okay. Next one. Old people, man. Old people.
Jungle is massive. Wicked. Jungle is massive. Wicked. But big up. All the original jungle is massive. The original dancehall jungle is there. General leave your alongside
I think.
the MB.
Do you think he's standing?
The world is in trouble. I want to tell a murderer.
I figured it out. It took me a minute though. This is a great Halloween costume, by the way. Oh, and he's got a friend.
But that one's the queen. That
Oh, yeah.
just passed away. So yeah.
How did she make it onto our TikTok? I have no idea.
I don't know.
I will be
God
honest.
save it.
That is genius. It is a genius costume on every level.
100%.
And I know the answer. Do you know the answer?
No.
Segway. Took me a
Right.
while.
So I was thinking he was standing, and those are
He
fake
is.
feet.
Yes, it's a fake
Okay.
box. It's fake feet, and he's on the Segway.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
until he did this move at the end. And it wasn't until the move that I figured it out. Like when he did wait for the lean. When he does this lean thing and he twists, that. I've seen that on a Segway 1,000 times with tourists just totally slamming into things and going, oh, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Next.
Ooh. Wow.
Old tech.
We're,
Old tech.
We're down to some old tech.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually young tech for me. So let's see some old tech.
Did you know VHS tapes can get mold in them?
Okay, stop. Time out. Really? Do you know this story?
Oh.
So my dad was an avid VHS tape recorder. He passed.
Yeah.
My dad has passed. Condolences. Thank you. And I went home to clean up his room, and literally at least 100 of his tapes had molded. At least. So like I know all about this situation, and I will tell you, ew.
All right, take the top off of my spare VCR. I got some alcohol and some cotton balls. Here we go. We got our moldy tape. There's a dead man walking. Well, that's perfect. Put a little bit of alcohol.
Trash. TRASH. Trash.
Yes.
That is what happens to these tapes. I do not understand this guy.
On your
It
cotton
is
ball.
a copy of a movie
Right
that
there.
you already probably own.
Right.
No.
And this was probably aired on TV
Okay, so we
too.
clean
So
one
yeah,
side of the
commercial
tape.
on them and everything.
But
Yeah.
before we rewind it and clean the other side of the tape, we're going to go in and clean the mold out of
I would only be doing this if it
the
was
actual
like
cassette itself.
Right.
precious.
So, got
And
our
I will tell
screwdriver.
you, 100%, with the amount of crap that I have around me, I am playing
Yes.
it once and recording it digitally and tossing that tape a minute later. No,
100%.
and no.
This up.
The only way I would do
All that
this
mold
is if it was like
clean that
some
out.
childhood home movies that I can't duplicate or something. Yeah.
But you see,
yeah.
that's the thing. I would force it to go through my VCR once and digitize that crap no matter how crappy
Yeah.
it came out and then trash the rest of it. No, and no.
All right, so that side is clean.
I don't. I got
You
1,000
still
of these
see
tapes,
some
buddy. You want me to come
specks
over and
on
bring them
this
to you?
side, so
You
we're
can
gonna
do this
rewind
craziness
it,
for all of
clean
them.
the other side, and then clean the inside of this side.
Why? Why? Oh my God, look at the amount of work.
Before. That is the after, my friends.
For something you recorded on TV.
So much work. Now, the thing is, I will be honest, these tapes are going up in value every day because they're not making them anymore. So like when I first investigated this was when my dad passed several years ago, they were a buck
Right.
a pop. You got 1,000 videotapes, that's $1,000. That's some money. Do you know what I mean? And that's if that's on the low side. I've seen brand new sealed ones go for like $25 for a VHS cassette.
Right.
Let's think about this. The original price was $2.99. And since they're not making them anymore, $25.
Oh my God. We only have a couple more.
Yep.
Like seriously, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We got a bunch.
8,
We're not going to make it
9
through all
more.
of them because I got one I got to show you. So
Okay.
let's do you're not single, period. You're just not. You're just not single.
Thank you, random man on the internet, for informing me of my relationship status. Clearly, I'm not single because men leave comments on the public videos that I post online. I was unsure at first.
PSA.
But now, thanks to you, random man on the internet, I know.
Clowning him. That is a classic end to that video. That is a classic end to that video. I have to give her tons of props. Tons.
Why would someone like?
She probably did a video that was ragging on men. I'll just be honest. It was probably like, men leave up the toilet seat, men pee on the seat. Right. All true. Men do this, men do that. And then this dude's like, clearly you're single. Clearly. Because you don't put up with my crap. And I'm a crappy person. So clearly.
Right.
And she clowned him. And she had every right to clown him all day, every day, forever. Dog jump.
Mwah. If you don't like the way I talk, then why am I on your mind? If you don't like the way I rock, then finish your glass.
Hell yes. 22 plus feet. My dog is envious. Could your dog do 22 feet jump? I know mine can't.
No. Mine could probably do like a 5.
Yeah.
I've seen her do a 5. Yeah.
I've seen mine do a 3.5. So he actually jumps pretty well. So
yeah, mine does too.
Next. Drunk.
Please, no more. Dad, I'm scared.
I like the Halloween drunk theme. It goes well together.
Okay. I think it's all gone. I think it's
so much. Come on, Dad.
Oh my God.
You ready for this next one? Photography.
Back closer to me. And like wrap your leg in mine, and then when we go up, we'll go up at the same time.
You ain't going up. How are you gonna go up?
We're gonna like try and like plank and kick our feet. It's gonna be fine.
No.
How does that work? You have nothing to support you.
Just do it. Just do it. Create arm muscles and plank.
Right.
Are you filming?
Yeah, I'm filming.
2.
Did he at least get the shot?
I mean, I know they're trying to be cat dog, but
But yeah, didn't work.
Yeah.
They definitely should have figured out how to make that happen.
Yeah,
before
you know
they
how
got
you
to
make that
this.
happen?
Yes. How do we make that happen?
You put a couple boards up and then you Photoshop them out.
Yeah, there you go.
So
I
you
believe
can-
that.
Yeah.
You make them. You green screen that crap out of there.
Right. Yeah. Something like that.
Yep, that didn't work. You get an F. F for failure. Okay, one last one, and it's the one that I was saying. This is what I call talent. We're going to watch some of the intro to this, and then we're going to hop over to the ending because O-M, F and G. That's all I got to say.
All right.
A
And
gentleman walked up and he showed me this bottle that was filled with sand. But it wasn't just a bottle filled with sand. It was an unbelievable construction. I took one look at it and my mind was completely blown.
We're not really sure what to call it, but it's colored sand in a jar.
All of this is done with individual grains of sand. And when you flip it up, the label on the bottom says Pictured Rock and Sand by A. Clemens, deaf mute, from McGregor, Iowa. I had never heard of this guy. And I was sitting at a table
What did you say?
with 2 top folk art experts in the country, and they'd never heard of Andrew Clemens.
Never heard of this dude. Ever.
It was a real moment of discovery, I think, for all of us. By the time he was about 17, he was really into it. And from 17 on until he died.
So this guy was early into TikTok because what he would do is he would sit in the window of an establishment and he would do these. So as people walked by, they'd see him. And then he would hand them a flyer like, this is how much my stuff costs. And it ranged from like 60 cents up to $4. And we're going to just jump right to the end because holy bejesus, you got to see this ending one.
You know, he was peddling these things far and wide, or trying to. The Iowa State Museum has Clemens's masterpiece bottle, which
you got to
he
see this,
made
dude.
for his mother.
Next level.
It has George Washington on horseback.
That's a sand sculpture.
Has a steamboat, has the state seal of Iowa, all on the same bottle.
On the bottle. On this little tiny bottle. On this little tiny bottle, he's got all of those.
How did he actually do it? Did he fill the jar up with sand and that was how it landed there?
The guy said he did it 1 grain of sand at a time.
Holy
1 grain of sand at a time.
That has George Washington.
He would just basically... Didn't you ever make sand sculptures? I've made these before, but holy crap, the detail.
Right, but
has a steamboat.
He did a steamboat. He just put grains of sand. White, black, white, black, white, black, white, black.
If you grab one of those and shake it really quick, does everything
No,
go to crap?
because it's packed. So basically, it's backfilled. So the whole jar is full of sand. It's not just on the edge.
I see all the other colors. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
That's like the frame edge.
Yep. And the one that got me by far is this next one. The state of Iowa's seal.
Yeah.
And then the guy next, what? This is like one of them Fabergé eggs that they always talk about. Like I saw this, my head exploded. Like there is no freaking way. Do you got that much talent?
No.
Neither do I. Which leads us to the end of the show because we don't have talent like that.
Well, you know, that's why.
At least we got 0 people subscribing to us and followers from that.
You know.
So we're good.
I agree 1,000%. 1,000%.
If there was ever a motto for the show,
yes,
it would be this.
Climactic end to Grease Pole Festival. Exactly. And so we'll end with this. Bye, everybody. Anything that you want to anything you want to say before we split out of here?
Yes.
The salty, musty smell of my sack. I need some coffee grounds. Thus ends